Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the F1 Word and to the third launch reaction video ahead of the 2023 season. And today it is the turn of Williams to show us their livery, but not their 2023 car. I'm sensing a theme here. But anyway, let's get on with it. Here is the FW45's livery and, well, yeah. It is an evolution of last year's look with the welcome addition of some new sponsors, including Gulf. And if you're anything like me, you're probably thinking, why no Gulf livery, Williams? Where is it? Well, Gulf Oil International CEO Mike Jones said it was important the brand protected its iconic livery, but did not rule out the potential of a return in the future. Perhaps we'll get something like we saw with McLaren in Monaco a couple of years ago, for example. But also, and I think this is the important thing, that new look the team unveiled last year was supposed to be the new long-term identity of the team, the Williams brand, if you like. So perhaps it's not a great surprise that not much has changed for this season. And the launch today was more about the announcement around the basics of the Gulf deal, and those basics include the logo obviously appearing on the car and the team gear, but it will also go beyond F1 as Gulf will be partners with the Williams Racing Driver Academy and Williams Esports. Look, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Why would I? I'm disappointed. And yeah, okay, part of that is because I foolishly got excited and built up my expectations following the Gulf news leak last week. I was so ready for a Gulf Williams livery. Last year's paint job was okay until they started taking paint off it, and so this one is still just okay in my view. There's nothing really wrong with it, but it still doesn't blow me away. As someone said to me after the launch, it's the FW44 with a Gulf sticker on it, and that's, well, almost bang on. Although I must say, as small a detail as this is, I am pleased to see that Duracell branding back on the airbox on the roll hoop again, and the overall matte finish does make this a little bit nicer than last year's, in my opinion at least. What is great about it all is seeing the team run not only the new Gulf sponsor, but also a number of other new partners too. It certainly looks less bare than last year, and with the decent foundations they have in place now, that added income will help protect them going forward, perhaps get closer to the cost cap as well, and hopefully allow them to take the fight to the teams around them more consistently over time. All of that, on the face of it at least, is really positive for the coming year, so good job, Williams. I've said this before recently, I'm feeling much more positive about the team right now than I did, say, 4 years ago, and I'm really hoping they can take a step forward in 2023. As I said back in December, I do think 22 was a better year for them than the final standings would suggest. They were definitely a lot more in the mix with the teams around them, and they had some really strong weekends. That gives them something to build on this year. I like the driver lineup too, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well they work together. Alex Albon had a really good return to F1 last year. Logan Sargent has a lot of potential, and I think the two of them will work well together. Yeah, it probably will take Sargent a little while to get up to speed, so there will need to be some patience there. But if he can be closer to Albon come the end of the year than Latifi was last season, then I think that would represent a solid start to his F1 career. This feels like a good match for Williams. Anyway, this is a launch reaction, not a season preview, so to summarise, I'm feeling meh about the livery. I do think it's a little bit better than last year, but it's not the Gulf livery that I was so desperate for. It is great to see Gulf on the car, whichever way you look at it, and other new partners as well, and the future for Williams compared to where they were a few years ago is looking very bright. Still feeling a little bit underwhelmed though, but as I said earlier, that's my own fault for reading too much into a leaked webpage. One day I'll learn. I've only been watching for just over 3 decades. You'd think I'd get it by now, but that is it for this one. But you can let me know in the comment section down below what you're giving this livery out of 10. And how do you think Williams will get on in 2023? Interested to hear your thoughts on Logan Sargent as well. Now, I will be back tomorrow with some reaction to the Alfa Romeo launch. They launch, by the way, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock GMT. So a nice early one for a change. But in the meantime, if you did enjoy this one, then please do leave a like, because it really does help to give the channel a little bit of a boost. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos or streams. But as ever, thank you for watching. I've been Sean. This has been the F1 Word. And until next time, goodbye.